Imagine a pool party, a celebration of a summer free of drownings. Sounds ironic, doesn't it? Well, the irony turned into a grim reality in 1985 in New Orleans. The air was filled with laughter, the clinking of glasses, and the joyful shouts of over 100 lifeguards, all gathered to celebrate a summer that had passed without a single drowning incident. Among the crowd was Jerome Moody, a man of 31 years, whose presence would soon cast a somber shadow over the festivities. As the party wound down and the lifeguards began to clear the pool of the day's remnants, an appalling discovery was made. There, at the deep end of the pool, lay the fully clothed body of Jerome Moody. The lifeguards, who were just moments ago basking in their success, were now confronted with a tragedy they never saw coming. A summer without drownings, they celebrated. Little did they know, death had a cruel twist in store. Ever thought a cactus could be lethal? Well, buckle up, because Arizona has a tale that would make you see cactuses in a whole new light. In the scorching summer of 1982, two adventurers, David Grundman and James Joseph Suchochi, set out into the vast desert, armed with nothing but a sense of thrill and their firearms. A small saguaro cactus was David's first target, which he shot down with ease. But David's thirst for adrenaline wasn't quenched. He decided to take on a colossal challenger, a 26-foot-high saguaro, a century-old guardian of the desert. Little did he know, this cactus wasn't going down without a fight. As David fired his shots, a 500-pound arm of the cactus gave way, crashing down on him. The desert echoed with the thud of the cactus arm, marking the end of David's adventure. David's quest for thrill ended with a fatal encounter with a 100-year-old cactus. Death by electrocution. Not once, but twice, in the same spot, by the same wire. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, brace yourself for this electrifying tale from Thailand. On an ordinary day, a Thai woman was going about her normal routines when an unfortunate slip on mud led her to instinctively grab the closest thing she could find for support. Tragically, this happened to be a live wire. The result was immediate and fatal, a shocking end to what began as a mundane day. Now, you'd think that this would be the end of the story, but fate had one more cruel twist in store. Later the same day, the woman's sister, in an attempt to explain the tragic incident to her neighbors, reenacted the fatal slip. In an uncanny repetition of events, she too slipped in the mud, grabbed the same live wire, and was instantly electrocuted, a shocking tale of two sisters and one deadly wire. Surviving a plane crash is nothing short of a miracle. But what if that miracle turns into a nightmare? This is the chilling tale of Ye Mengyuan. In the summer of 2013, Mengyuan was traveling from China to California with a group of 35 teachers and students. Their journey came to a horrific halt when their plane crash landed and burst into flames at San Francisco airport. But Mengyuan, against all odds, survived the crash. Yet, her ordeal was far from over. As the rescue operation swung into action, a rescue fire truck, oblivious to her presence, ran her over. The multiple blunt injuries caused by the accident claimed her life. What was supposed to be a tale of miraculous survival turned into a heartbreaking tragedy. Mengyuan's tale is a somber reminder that sometimes surviving the crash is just the beginning of the ordeal. What if the very ground beneath you turns into a grave? Sounds terrifying, right? Welcome to Florida, where a man's bedroom was swallowed by a sinkhole. Now imagine the horror of hearing a blood-curdling scream from your brother's room and rushing to find nothing. An empty space where the room once stood, the floor replaced by a gaping 30-foot deep sinkhole. The brother, who was in the room just moments before, was nowhere to be seen. Despite the frantic efforts of the man and the quick response from the emergency services, the brother's body was never recovered. It was as if the earth had opened up, swallowed him whole, and then closed again, leaving behind only a chilling void and a haunting silence. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, a life was swallowed, lost forever in the dark depths of the earth. In a blink of an eye, the earth swallowed a man whole, leaving behind a chilling void. Surviving a shipwreck is traumatic, but what if the sea calls you back only to claim your life? This is the tale of an unlucky sailor. Imagine the horror of witnessing your ship burn and sink into the cold, dark depths. This man lived it in the year 1871. The experience was so harrowing, it haunted him for 41 long years, plaguing his dreams with nightmares of fiery destruction and icy death. But time has a way of healing, or at least making us forget. In 1912, he decided to confront his fears and return to the sea. The ship he chose was none other than the RMS Titanic, the unsinkable marvel of the early 20th century. You can guess the rest: the iceberg, the chaos, the sinking. Our sailor had escaped death once, but not this time. Sometimes escaping death once doesn't mean you're safe forever. The sea always remembers. What's more terrifying than being thrown into a manhole? Being cooked alive in it. This is the chilling tale from 2002. Picture this: a heated argument escalates into a physical brawl. In the heat of the moment, one man is thrown into an 18-foot deep manhole. But the fall isn't the worst part. The manhole is a tunnel filled with hot water and steam heated to over 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Imagine the sheer panic as the realization hits: this isn't just a fall, it's a descent into a nightmarish, steam-filled abyss. The man, trapped, has no escape from the scalding steam and water. The unbearable heat slowly cooks him, turning the manhole into an unforgiving pressure cooker. A fight that ended not just with a fall, but with a horrific end in the depths of a manhole.